Hi everyone, my name is Sergio Zevallos. I am the chef at Neros Steakhouse at Caesars Windsor. I am also a chef instructor with St. Clair College and a small business owner here in the city. Today I am thrilled to join WindsorEats with their 5-minute instructional videos. And I am showcasing a dish from my childhood, very simple to make, and it's called arepas from Venezuela and also Colombia. So arepas are essentially a cornmeal patty, which is great because it's 100% gluten-free, and it's very inexpensive as well. You can find the flour, this is a particular brand that we use, and you can find it at any of the local supermarkets in the city. The grocery delivery apps do carry it as well, I checked earlier, so great advantage, you don't have to leave the house, and also very cheap, about $3.50 for a pack. And this makes equivalent of about 2 loaves of bread. So you have the standard loaf of bread times 2 with 1 packet of flour. Very simple to make, equal parts of warm water and the flour plus a small amount of salt. So for roughly about a cup of flour, you'll need a cup of warm water and about a half a teaspoon of salt. All blended in together until you get a texture similar to this. So you're looking for something resembling Play-Doh. It will not look like this when you start mixing it. It'll look a lot runnier, but as the flour starts activating, you'll accomplish a texture very similar to Play-Doh. See, it's not sticking to my hands anymore. And all you need to do from here is place it on a surface and then divvy it up. You can divide it. In this case, I'm gonna get 2 balls out of this. So this is about a half a cup worth of flour. Okay, and if you need to just wet your hands so it doesn't stick, you can just keep a little ramekin with water and shape it to a flat disc with the center of your palm. You will see that if it starts cracking, all you need to do is correct it by pushing it in a little bit. But the idea here is to get it very flat. Okay, once you get there, okay, it's ready to go. All you need to do from here is place it on a very hot non-stick pan. You can also use cast iron, just make sure it's lightly oiled, and in it goes, just like that, and let it sear on both sides. Once it's seared on both sides, all we need to do is cover it and let it cook for roughly 5 minutes or so on medium. Okay, I've had some made ahead of time to show you since we have very limited time, and these guys are pretty much ready to go. They do get a crust on the outside, which is great, so you have that nice contrasting texture, and what you're looking for is a hollow sound when you tap them. So obviously some browning is important, but you're also looking for that hollow drum sound, and that's the indicator that these are done. Okay, very quick, 5 minutes. So from here we're just going to let them rest. We're going to turn our pan off. These we're going to continue searing them for later, and let's talk about the filling real quick. All we have here is a mixture of shredded chicken, so any rotisserie chicken that you have left over works well, a poached chicken breast as well. Combine it with a few ingredients. So today we're using a little bit of mayonnaise. Okay, we're also using a squeeze of lime juice. About a half a lime works well. Okay, a generous sprinkle of cilantro. South Americans love cilantro. We're not shy to add it, and obviously salt and pepper as well. So talk of salt and some pepper too. And this is a typical filling for dinner time. We eat these for breakfast, lunch, dinner, after hours as well, but this would be a heavier filling. So typically for a weekend lunch or a dinner a meal, we would go ahead and use something like chicken or even pulled beef or pulled pork as well. For breakfast, we tend to stick to shredded cheese and ham or scrambled eggs to go with it. So you don't want it to be runny, just enough for everything to be thoroughly combined. Take a piece of paper towel, place your hot arepa and hold it firmly with your palm, and then proceed to cut. Careful, they're going to be a little hot. There's going to be a little bit of steam coming out. Just very gently cut halfway through to open it up like a sandwich. Okay, and then to allow that plume of steam to come out. Some people like to remove some of the inside dough. I like to keep it, especially if they're nice and flat. And then take some of your chicken filling and fill the pocket. Just like you would a pita pocket. Same deal. Okay, and then place it on a plate and ready to serve. Thank you so much for having me, and remember to support local. Enjoy.